Well, bless the Lord. How you folks doing? I hope everybody is well. Y'all excuse me for just a minute. I've got to print something, and I think it'll be really good for you guys. I believe it'll be really good for you. I want I want you to know something. We're dealing with a real strong topic today. The topic is the value of failure and the fear of success. The value of failure and the fear of success. So while you guys are coming, I'll be right back. All right, I am back and I hope you guys are ready because today is your day. Hey, look, I just want to remind you of something. I want to mention something. Please click on Facebook when you have chance. There's a new feature there, and it'll give you the opportunity to say you like us or you hate us. But what I want you to do, there's a feature that has stars. That stars, like stars. Yeah, send up as many stars as you can. I want to share something with you, and I believe I just printed it off, but I worked on this last night and yesterday, and it's going to help you out. All right, so we're talking about the value of failure and the fear of success. Again, the value of failure and the fear of success. All right, so we're Financial Sense, and and we're here on Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except for today, we ran into a few things that we had to deal with on a technical basis and some other stuff. But I believe this will help you out tremendously. Hey, folks, listen. Somebody said this. It's not authentic. Somebody said this. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is powerful. Financial literacy is the key. Now we're not going to be talking today about financial literacy. We're going to be talking about something else, and I believe it'll help you if you just pay attention to it. And if you listen closely, you'll see something in there that I believe could help you out in your endeavor, um, your business endeavors. Okay. So, um, without any further ado, let's get into this topic. Let's get right into it. I like quotes. Well, what about you? I love quotes. So I'm gonna give you a couple of quotes today. Actually, I have a bunch of them. We're not gonna go through all of them, I don't think. But I do want to talk about several of them. I want to share several of them with you. And then I want to share from my notes. All right. I wrote a few things down that I believe will help you out. And I just think that they're powerful things to share with. Okay. Powerful things. All right. Powerful things to share with. All right. So I'm Anthony Murray. I am with World Financial Group. I am a world system builder. I have a business office in Rankin, Georgia. It's called Rankin Financial Center, 272 South Columbia Avenue in Rankin, Georgia. All right. My email is running across the bottom along with my phone number if you want to call me. I want to start off with a quote by Anna Huffington. Anna Huffington. This is what she said. Failure is not the opposite of success. Have you heard that before, that failure is the opposite of success? Well, Miss Huffington said failure is not the opposite of success, which is extremely important, all right? Extremely important for you to understand that. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of success. All right? Now, you got to grab that. You got to grab that. I can't grab that for you. You've got to grab that. All right? I had to take that thing out of my ear so I could hear right here. All right? You've got to grab that. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. You and I in business should not expect failure, but we should welcome it. All right. And why do I say we shouldn't expect it? No one's expecting to fail. All right. There's an old saying that says you should plan. You should plan. If you don't plan, then you have already made a plan. All right. So planning is not failure, but if you do not plan, then you are planning to fail unconsciously. All right. So you should always have a business plan. But I like what this lady said. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. All right. Now, this is extremely, extremely important. It's important. If you do not understand how valuable failure is, then you are going to be in for a very rude awakening. Very rude. Let me say that one more time. If you do not understand how valuable it is, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. And this is why. Failure is part of success. All right. I love what this lady said. She said that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. And I agree with that. All right. Now, let me give you another quote. And this is a unknown author. We learn from failure, not as much from success. Hey, I'm giving you some golden nuggets, some stuff for you to chew on today. We learn from failure, not as much from success. I hope you grab that, because that is valuable. Valuable. All right. You and I learned. We learned from failure. I hope. See, if you're in sales, let's say you're in direct sales, you will learn, even in your failure, you will learn personality. You will learn people. You will learn people's skills. You will learn what language, lingual, what conversation turns people off, what conversations turn people on. And friend, listen to me. Not everybody is turned on or turned off the same way. All right. So you have to remember that. You have to remember that. All right. That's very important. Hey, this is another one by Gustav Flaubert. Success is a consequence and must not be a goal. See, this success is a consequence of grueling dedication. Grueling dedication. All right, now let me give you one of the values of failure. One of the values of failure is learning what you did not know. That's one of the values of failure. Learning what you did not know. See, in failure, a lot of people look at it and they'll say, like politicians, they look at it and say, well, maybe I did not campaign in this area enough. Or they will learn that whatever their campaign slogan was the first time, well, it's not going to work the second time. If it didn't work the first time, then why would it work the second time? Then again, it depends on everything that's going on in society. We look at Abraham Lincoln, right? You know, that man ran for president 2 or 3 times. He didn't win until the last time. All right. And the rest is history. Thank God that the man won. All right. Now, that's a very strong value of failure. Learning what you didn't know. The fact of the matter is we don't know what we don't know. All right, you hear me? That's not double talk. All right, I'm going to say it again. We do not know what we do not know. So there are things in life that you do not know that you don't know. You know, it's interesting to be around somebody that thought that act as though they know everything, and then they find out that there's something that they really didn't know. Hey, listen to me. There's nothing wrong with not knowing everything. When you do not know everything, then that means you are a student for something. All right, you hear what I'm saying? When you do not know everything, that means you are a student for something. When you do not know everything and you come to grips with that, then that means you are a student for something. So when a person realizes, hey, I don't know everything, now they're prime for learning something new. Let me give you another golden nugget about failure and success. This is from a gentleman named Peter Drucker. I love his writings. Whenever you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision. Catch this thing. I want to make sure you understand this. Is that, and we're talking about the value of failure and the fear of success. No, that sounds interesting, right? The fear of success. You know, people are afraid to succeed. People are afraid to succeed because they're afraid of the unknown. But let me give you a golden nugget to go along with that. The reason why most people are afraid of success because they don't want to make the commitment for success. Did you hear me? The reason people have a hard time with success is because they don't want to pay the price. They don't want to pay the price. My friend Islam, thank you so much. I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey, guys, I want you to do something. I want you to get your friends on. All right. We're going to cover a lot of stuff here. We're going to cover a lot. And I believe it will help knowing that your friend is on with you. So I'm going to give you a lot of golden nuggets and some quotes from famous people. Success never shows you the pain of getting there. Author Anthony L. Murray. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Success never shows you the pain of getting there. See, a lot of people want success, but they don't realize what pain it's going to cause them. There's people that have lost their family. Did they want to lose their family? Did they plan on that? No. But it happens. So are you willing to pay the price? Some people have actually forced to be successful. They had to sleep in their car because they used all their money in their venture or whatever it was that they were doing. So success never shows you the pain that you're going to suffer getting there. Dwayne Johnson had something good to say. He said, success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Then greatness will come. Now, understand something. And this is going to be one of the quotes here. In order for you to succeed in whatever you're doing, David, thank you for being with us today, man. I really appreciate this. I thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your comment. Habib, I think that's who that made a comment. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. It really does. I know we're a little, sometimes we get a little froze here. Sorry about that. It happens. It happens. All right, it happens. Failure is one of the most valuable tools that you and I could have at our disposal. Especially ask any inventor how many times, how many prototypes, how many times they were turned down, how many times they got disappointed, how many times their invention did not work, how many times did they suffer, how much ridicule did they go through. You know, I heard somebody the other day say something. Well, actually, it wasn't the other day. It was a couple of months ago. And they said, perception is your reality. Now, I want you to have a moment. All right? Perception is your reality. It really is. If perception is your reality and failure occurs, that becomes your reality, but only for as long as you allow it. I'm giving you another value of failure. Failure can become your reality, but it shouldn't remain your reality. When you and I fail at something, we should grab out of that failure every learning curve availed to us. Oh man, look, I hope you guys are watching this. I hope you guys are picking up on this stuff, man. I'm giving you some golden nuggets here. Stuff that I've learned over the years from watching others, from going through opening or trying to open different businesses. All right, just going through that. All right, listen, I'm telling you some golden things here, and this will help you, especially those of you who are entrepreneurs, those of you that are managers, vice presidents, presidents, controllers, comptrollers, senior management, junior management, it doesn't matter. All right. You should not run away from failing. You know what? Listen, failing is a blessing in disguise, even though you have some pain with it. It's a blessing. So what? You failed 100 times. You've learned 100 things not to do again. Let's keep going. Behind every successful man, there's a lot, I mean a lot, of unsuccessful years. You thought I was going to say behind every successful man is a woman, huh? No. Although that could be true. But behind every success, there's a story. A story of pain, a story of failure. Matter of fact, I have a quote about that. This is a quote. You will never learn success without a story of failure and triumph. The author, Anthony Murray. Every failure is a jewel. You know, more people write books about their failures leading to their success than they do about their success. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? Hey, look, if you have a business and you want that thing to really accelerate, you better hope you have many failures, because those many failures you'll learn from So now your business will become stable and you have a strong foundation. Strong foundation. Strong foundations are built on failure. Let me give you one of you look, this is a value of fear, man, of failure. This is a value of failure. Having many of them, many attempts that croaked, many attempts where you were ridiculed, many attempts where people made fun of you, where your family laughed at you. Maybe your wife kicked you out, your husband kicked you out, your children didn't want to have anything else to do with you. Why? You failed. And then all of a sudden, somebody said something, Marissa Mayer. Man, when I read this, I was like, oh, this woman got it going on. She said, success is never getting to the bottom of your to-do list. Is that powerful? Success is never getting to the bottom of your to-do list. You may think you've seen it all. Let me tell you something about success that's extremely important and what a lot of people are afraid of. A lot of people are afraid of how long will it take. When I was a youth, I'm still young, but when I was a teenager and in my 20s, a lot of my college professors, a lot of adults, I sold real estate for 12 years. And a lot of my attorney friends, they all tried to talk me into going into, you ready for this? The profession of law. They wanted me to go into law. A lot of people spoke to me about it. Matter of fact, there was a college in Virginia that actually offered me a scholarship. I had a fear. You know what the fear was? How long will this take? Do I have that kind of time? Now, I know if I felt like that, I know there's many of you who feel the same way. How long is this project going to take? So what do we do so we can be successful? We must have a business plan. Even though it's your own business. Even though you're not going to the bank for money. You must plan. If you do not plan, then you have already planned to fail. You have to have a plan that has realistic, attainable goals. Not goals so far out there that they're not attainable. You're going to need some of those. So you know the beauty of having a vision about achieving something? When you have a vision, an architect has a vision about a house. He sees what that house looks like before he ever starts to draw on a piece of paper. He sees it in the eyes of his mind. Are you following me? Your perception is inside of you. Now, you could perceive what you think others are thinking of you. You could perceive what you think others are not saying of you. You could perceive what you think people are thinking about you or what they're not thinking about you. Those are the 4 areas of perception. What you cannot do is allow the perception to throw you off track from your plan. Only thing that you need to adjust your plan, get ready, you ready, is failure. Failure helps us to address an issue to help us reach our success. Let me give you another golden nugget. Success is measured by how high, I love this, by how high you bounce when you hit bottom. General George Patton said that. I love it, man. I love it. You hear what that man said? You hear what he said? You hear what he said? He said, success is measured by how high you bounce. when you hit bottom. Now, could you imagine bouncing? Ouch, 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 ouch. But how high are you bouncing? See, that has to be the question. How high are you bouncing? How high are you bouncing? How high are you bouncing? Because if you bounce high enough, if you bounce enough, you will see the break of day. Listen, y'all, we're running out of time here, but man, listen, I hope y'all are really getting something out of this, because this, I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I really do. Those of you that are on Facebook, hey, send some stars up. All right. Send some stars up. Hey, listen, this is really beautiful. The value of failure. A lot of people go to psychologists, sociologists, psychiatrists because they failed or they think they failed. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. You simply found out something not to do. You found out what does not work. That's what failure means. Failure means you tried it this way when you should have tried it this way. You follow me? You zigged when you should have zagged. My wife and I, we go on trips sometime, and I'm driving, right? I mean, I was younger then. We've been married for a long time. And she said, honey, you missed your turn. I said, no, I didn't. It's up here. She said, I'm telling you, you missed the turn. Or on the highway. She said, honey, you missed the exit. I said, no, I didn't miss the exit. I know where I'm going. She said, all right. Get down a couple more miles. Man, I missed my exit. She said, I told you. See, failure, it only shows us the right road that we missed. I want to share something with you that Winston Churchill said. Success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. Without a loss of enthusiasm. Friends may say, hey, bye. You may have had a whole staff of people. Here you are, the CFO or CEO, and you hired this one, you hired that one, and they got tired of your failures and they walk out on you. Maybe you have a staff of people and you have an invention that you're working on. You should read the story. You should read the story about Zuckerman and Bill Gates. You should read this, especially Bill Gates. Oh my goodness. The amount of times that guy was turned down, but his enthusiasm. See, he had a vision. He saw something. The perception of others said, you're crazy. That will never work. But today, how many of us have a HP? How many of us have a computer that was pulled out of Bill Gates somehow? I'm going to give you another quote. Then I'm going to tell you another fear of success. When you succeed, thank God for your failures, for they testify of your tenacity and courage. Your failure. Well, hey guys, if you want to write this stuff down, that's up to you. Author on that is Anthony Murray. You know that guy, right? You know that guy. When you succeed, thank God for your failures, for they testify of your tenacity and courage. And it takes that. It takes that. It takes courage. It takes courage. It takes tenacity. It takes a plan. Write down your plan. Write it down. Yeah, you may change it 100 times. That's one of the fears of success. How many times do I have to change this? Oh my goodness. And your wife may say, excuse me, or your husband may say, or this one may say, or that one may say, how many times are you going to change it? You found another area that needs to be tweaked. Tweak it. Hey, so what? Tweak it. Tweak it until you make it, baby. Just do what you've got to do. Remember, failure is not a plan, it's the results. It's a golden nugget. It's a jewel. It holds very, very high value. Let me give you another success. Success is turning failure into stair steps. See, failure will bring you where you need to go as long as you keep your eyes on the prize. You must keep your eyes where that vision is, because one day you and that vision will come face to face on earth, in reality, in life. Whether you're starting a finance firm like myself, I have an insurance company, insurance business. I'm an independent contractor. So I don't know how many different types of insurance. I have around 200 different companies that I represent. I've been looking for a company like this for years, literally for years. Since my late 20s, I've been looking for a company like this. I found this company, or this company found me, in my mid to late 50s. As soon as I saw the concept where they put 3 or 4 different concepts together, I said, this is what I was looking for. Because now I can help multiple lines or groups of people. I can help a variety of people. I'm not restricted. I'm not tied down to just life insurance. I have life insurance. I have health and long-term care. I have disability. I have a plan to help parents with scholarships and whatever, college preparation, college planning. All right, retirement plans, 401k, and all this. Look, it's just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Of how I never gave up. Let me tell you something else. Failure tells the stories of your success, not the conclusion. Man, I only got a couple of minutes left. Failure tells the stories of your success, not the conclusion. Are you grabbing this? Are you grabbing this? Hey, you're getting this for free. All right, you're not at an Anthony Robbins event where maybe you paid $100 or a couple of $100 to get in, but you're getting the same thing, and even more so, that's going to propel you to your next venture, propel you out of a devastating mindset that says just close shop. Can I tell you? Don't close shop. Find out what you did and what you didn't do. Some people did close shop and reopen. If you close shop already, reopen. And learn from those mistakes. Let those failures be your stair steps to success. Don't give up. Maybe, now listen to me. Now, I'm telling you something here very, very valuable, and this is a fear of success. The window. The window. How long is this window going to be open? How long is this window? Well, don't let that stop you. I want you to think about this. Not how long will the window of opportunity be open, but how long before my next success story? You got that? How long before my next success story? See, success leads to success. It's birthed out of failure. Remember, the first golden nugget we gave you, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. By Miss Anna Huffington. She said that. Someone else said, we learn from failure, but not as much from success. Hey, listen, I hope you guys got something out of this. I want to make sure that you're breathing this. In other words, you're giving life to it, that you're letting this stuff maul over in your head. You're thinking about it. You're maybe making notes, taking notes. Maybe you're thinking about the vision that you gave up, or the goal, or the plan, or the dream, the business that you gave up. If you're still thinking about it, if the thought of that business still comes to your head, guess what? It's still alive. All you've got to do is start walking it out. But I don't have the money. What? Huh? What does money have to do with it? If you start walking out this thing, whatever you need will come. It will open up to you. It will open up. Opportunity is missed by most folks. I love this. Thomas Edison, said this. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Let me tell you something. There is no easy success story. You hear me? There is no easy success story. It just doesn't work like that. It's not going to happen. There may be times of real serious pain. There may be days on end, maybe months, maybe years on end of failure. What we will quote unquote say is failure. They're not failures. Oh man, isn't that rich? They are not failures. Did you document each failure? Because now you can help somebody else to avoid that pitfall. Now you could train leaders, aspiring leaders, aspiring businessmen. Now you could train junior executives. Hey, I only have two more things to share with you. Zig Ziglar said this. It was character that got us out of bed. Commitment that moved us into action. And discipline that enabled us to follow through. Follow through. You see, that's one of the fears. We don't want to follow through because we're afraid we might lose our family. We're afraid we might lose our friends. We're afraid it might not work. Follow through. You've got to follow through. Follow through. You've got to. Hey, I got to wrap this up. Hey, you guys have been a blast, man. I want to thank you for all of your beautiful comments, for being with me today, and for staying. Wow, 168 people. And you stayed. That's powerful. Now, let me close it out with this. The only reason people continue to fail is because they keep their eyes closed. Author? That's the only reason why. You cannot see where you're going. You cannot reach your vision. You cannot achieve or overcome the hurdle with your eyes closed. Open your eyes. Maybe somebody told you something, they was trying to help you, and your eyes was closed, your ears was closed, in other words. You didn't see it then. Humble yourself. Just humble yourself. See it now. See it now. Then take the advantage of it. Hey, listen, guys. I hope you enjoyed today. I want you to do something. I want you to like this thing. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Tell them they could go on YouTube and rewatch it. Go on Facebook and watch it over. Listen, I'm just really excited that we were able to be with you today. I'm glad we were able to share a few things with you. I hope that this was really beneficial to you. I hope this was beneficial to you. I hope that you guys grew from it. All right. I hope you grew. I really do. I hope you grew. I know I did. I got a lot out of it today. All right. I got a lot out of it. And I'm fired up. I'm fired up about it. Okay. So thanks. Thanks for being here. All right. So we'll be back next week. I don't know what we're going to be talking about next week. We could possibly be along the same vein. I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. But it definitely will be good. Every now and then I like to bring guest speakers on. And then sometime I said, well, they ain't got nothing to say. So why should I have them? But anyway, guys, I hope you got something out of this. This was something that was burning inside of me to help people. I like to help people help people. I like to help people see where they're going and to make it. All right. So again, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Not that way, that's for sure. We'll see you. Take care.